So welcome into this Sunday's All Zodiac Signs messages for the week ahead. It's for the 13th to the 19th of April. As always, I have to write it down because my head's like a sieve. I'm going to go through each of the zodiac signs, starting in Aries and finishing up in Pisces. They'll all be time stamped in the description box for your convenience, so you'll be able to go and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus signs. Then at the end, as always, I'm going to do a healing session. We have the new moon in Aries coming in on the 17th this week. So the energy will be starting to build for that now. Aries is in our first house of our identity and how other people view us. So that's what I'm going to do the healing session around. So if you're interested, that will also be time stamped, so you'll be able to find it quite easily. So let's get started with Aries. For the 13th to the 19th of April, what does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know this week? What do we need to know? Talent. Talent, Aries. Okay. Are you discovering something about yourself that you didn't know? Or is there a talent you have that's kind of been in the back burner? You haven't really brought it to the forefront, and now you're thinking, I might bring this out and sort of make it a bit more of a permanent thing. Let's see, Aries. What does Aries need to know this week? King of Cups. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. We have the Ace of Cups. Somebody may see Page of Swords, or somebody's watching you here, Pisces. Pisces. King of Cups. So have we a Pisces watching us, Aries? Or are you cross watcher? Two of Cups. Somebody is intrigued by you, Aries, or whoever you are. Emperor. This is a masculine energy here. Yep, Three of Wands watching you. So whatever, whether it's your social medias here, whether it's something you do for work, they are watching you here, intrigued by what you do. Knight of Cups in reverse. Wanting to come forward but hesitant about it. Wheel of Fortune. You've got an admirer, Aries. Three of Swords. But somebody here is worried about coming forward because it's like, are you going to reject them? Somebody may not feel worthy enough here. Yeah, they're really in their head. I kind of feel this isn't a past person, Aries. This is somebody new and they're watching you. They see you on social media or whatever. If it's somebody, it could be somebody at work that's just watching you here, but they see that you're really good at whatever it is you do here. And a little bit intimidated. They're a little bit intimidated by you here, Aries. I really feel this is masculine as a Pisces for me to make that kind of like, for it to come out like that. Nothing, everything that's said in the reading is meant to be said. As I've said this before, even if I feel it's a mistake, it's not. And the fact we have the King of Cups here. So Aries, I don't know. There's somebody. I don't feel anything really. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse here, so they're wanting to come forward, but they're a little bit intimidated. You may be starting to sort of get an inkling about somebody. If it is something to do with social media, you may see them. I don't want to say creeping on your social media, but it's like you may see them appearing more often, or they may be starting to like your content, or there's something, if it's something to do with work, you may start to like notice things about them, or that case where you kind of look and you catch somebody looking at you. You might start to notice things like that happening, or then somebody trying to like talk to you more than what would normally have been happening. So I don't feel them making their move, but you may start to notice things. You may start to see things and think, they are an emperor. This isn't somebody coming in to mess around. They are an emperor. They're an emperor energy, but you may be intimidating them a little bit. I kind of get a real strong Aries energy where it's like very independent and very like maybe like if it is a career thing, very career focused or something here, and they're kind of intimidated by that because then they're thinking, where do they fit in? So just maybe be aware of that, Aries, okay? So that's what I got for you this week. Taurus. What does our Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know, please? And thank you if I can get the cards out without wrecking them. What does Taurus need to know? Thank you. Clarity. So for the 13th to the 19th of April, Taurus, you want clarity here, or you're gaining clarity. Let's see. What does Taurus need to know for the week ahead? What's going on? What does Taurus need to be aware of here? King of Cups again. Here he comes again. Ace of Wands here. Some passion. Ace of Cups. Wow, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Do you know, Taurus, I feel you may have Aries highly aspected here. Six of Cups. You may be, this Aries and Taurus may be intertwined here this week, where it's like you're gaining clarity about who this King of Cups is. This could be a past life soulmate here. Somebody from a past life. The Hermit. There's a deep knowing about this. You just, so as I said in Aries, so go and watch Aries if you resonate with this. As I said in Aries, it's like this is a new person. This isn't somebody from the past. This is somebody new here, and they're watching you. The World card, but they're intimidated, and there may be like you're getting some kind of like they're not coming forward, but you're getting some kind of inkling about them. You're getting the clarity here about this person. And maybe it's like they've grabbed your attention in some way, Taurus, and maybe you've went within your to your guides and went, what is the crack here? Six of Wands. They're watching you publicly here. And your guides have like given you this deep knowing that there is a connection between you and this person. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups. This is a divine counterpart, Taurus. The Tower. Six of Pentacles. This is going to hit you like a ton of bricks, Taurus, because you have never experienced a relationship like this before. So every single relationship that you have had in the past, the disasters, the not feeling good enough, being used, whatever that is, whatever lessons you have learned from all those people, this is extremely different. This person is not like that at all. In Aries reading, it was an emperor coming in. The King of Cups was an emperor. This is somebody who they know who you are to them. There's a level of like intimidation here because of how independent you are, and they're like, will Taurus have any, will Taurus need me in their life? Like what good am I to Taurus? So there's a bit of intimidation here, but I feel there's something you're saying something and you're feeling the pull too, and you're like, who is this person? Why am I kind of like, why do I keep seeing their name, or why do they keep popping up? There's something here, you're getting clarity about them too here. And you may be wondering why they're not rushing towards you. They're not rushing towards you because there's a little bit of intimidation here. They're questioning, are you even looking for a relationship? So you might be giving that vibe out, Taurus, without even knowing, look, I'm not really looking for anything. What's this flipped over? Knight of Cups. So they're wondering, are you really looking for love? Because maybe at the minute you just seem really career focused. So just go with the flow with it. There's no rushing anything. I kind of feel this week is really about just gaining clarity on things and just seeing how it unfolds. Nobody's rushing in any way. It's just let it unfold naturally, Taurus. So that's what I've got for you this week. So next up is Gemini. Gemini for the 13th to the 19th April. What does Gemini need to know? Trust. Trust for Gemini. Okay, what's going on? Are you questioning who's around you, or has somebody questioned you, Gemini? Let's see. Five of Pentacles. We're having a wake up call here. We're having a realization. Four of Wands about somebody we're in a relationship with here. 13th to the 19th of April. There you are, King of Swords. Communication here. Somebody's coming in to communicate. So, Gemini, this is somebody who has Aries, maybe. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, highly aspected. It could be another Gemini here. Somebody's coming in to communicate here with you. There's something they found out about someone they're in a home situation with. Wheel of Fortune was fated to happen. I've just felt like my heart do palpitations. King of Pentacles here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. My heart just like the palpitations out of nowhere. Somebody could be like having chest pains or like extreme anxiety or like panic attacks here. The Hierophant, this could be to do with a marriage. The Lovers. Two of Wands. Somebody here is like put all their trust into somebody, thinking that this was their person or something like that. And they're having the realization now they're not, and it's like it's major, like there's major panic about this. Could be something to do with money at the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles here, now with the Page of Pentacles. There could be a realization around money here, or panic around money. Justice, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. There could be a panic about a legacy here. Somebody's now seeing something, like whoever they're in a relationship with, they thought they could trust. They thought they were their person. They thought like this person will never betray me. And they're finding something out here, and it's to do with money. And Gemini, you're getting some sort of like phone call or text message about this. This person's coming towards you here about this. They found something out. They're in a relationship with somebody they thought would never betray them, and they've now found out they have betrayed them. So who this person is to you, whether it's a family member or whether it's somebody from your past or something, or a friend, somebody's going to communicate here with you that there is severe money issues, that they may have made an investment here that will end up costing them. So, Gemini, that's what I've got for you this week. Cancer. So, let's see, Cancer. What do we need to know? What does Cancer need to know here, please, and thank you? What does Cancer need to know this week? The 13th to the 19th of April. What does Cancer need to know? Life purpose. Lighting's really bad. Life purpose. So, Cancer, what are you figuring out here? Have you found your path or are you trying to find your path here? What does Cancer need to know this week? 13th to the 19th of April. Two of Swords, trying to figure it out. Where am I going? The Moon. We know there's somewhere we're meant to be, but it's like we just can't like get to grips on where that's meant to be. We know where we are isn't where we're meant to be. The Star card. Some healing work needs to be done here. Four of Pentacles. It's once you start doing your healing work here, Cancer, that box is going to get opened. You're going to start to see where the direction is. Three of Swords. There's heart chakra needs healed here. Somebody's had some kind of heartbreaking incident happen here. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, counterparts. Cancer, you may have thought you were in a divine counterpart relationship here, and this may very well be one, but something has happened here. If it is a case that this is meant to come together, now is not the right time. This person has broken your heart here, and you need to go and heal from this. And by doing your healing work here, you will get on to your life purpose. You will start to see a clear picture here. 10 of Cups. You thought this person was 4 of Cups. And as I said, they very well may be. This could be a twin flame relationship where this person's come in, you know the connection, but you both have mirrored things to each other and you need to go away now separately and heal those. And you're kind of feeling a little bit lost here. 5 of Cups, not knowing what direction to go in. So you need to start the healing process. 3 of Cups. Start getting into connecting with your spiritual team, meditation, getting out into nature. Start, maybe looking into holistic therapies, going and talking to people to try and gain some clarity here. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who feels really lost. I don't know what to do now. I thought this was my person and I don't know what to do now. This person has facilitated an awakening in you to try and get you on your life path, your life purpose. Wherever you are now, Cancer is not where you're meant to be. And this person has come in at this time to facilitate that awakening in you. So start leaning into the spiritual side. Start meditating, trying to connect with your guides, getting out into nature, take up yoga and breathing exercises. Try and calm the mind to heal the heart. Start looking at things. What did this person teach me? What did I say about myself here? Did they take advantage of me? Did I not have firm boundaries here? What is it this person showed me? That's where you start to heal, when you start to see what did they show me about myself. So Cancer, one step at a time. Rome was not built in a day. The healing process is an ongoing thing. So don't I need to be over this by next week. That's not going to happen. Start one step at a time here. You will pick yourself up, and once you start on the process, you will start to feel better. So Cancer, that's what I've got for you this week. Leo. Leo, what does Leo need to know, please and thank you? For the 13th and 19th of April, what does Leo need to know, please and thank you? Leo, what do we need to know? Fertility. Okay. So, Leo, you're either birthing something or as in like a project or something, or you're actually birthing a child or somebody is expecting here. So let's see. Leo, what's going on? What is going on with Leo? We have the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's not good news for somebody. Page of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So we could be expecting an earth sign child here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, due around those times. Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody's not happy about this news, Leo. They don't want it. Somebody's finding out about a pregnancy and they don't want it. Ace of Wands. Something took place in the past here. Leo, this could be a case of somebody had a relationship. Somebody had a relationship with somebody a number of months back and they haven't heard from them in 9 months. And they're now receiving communication to say, by the way, I've just had a child and you're the father. And the child may be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So we're heading into Taurus season. So this child could be next week, isn't it? Taurus season is the 20th, isn't it? Let's see, Taurus season. So we're at the tail end now of Aries. When does it start? Oh, geez, it starts on the 19th. Is that right? So it starts on Sunday? Well, sorry, Monday. Next Monday. So, Leo, this is your heads up. There's a child going to be born here. The Chariot. Somebody doesn't know what direction to go in here. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Somebody had relations with somebody 9 months ago, and that person's now given birth. And this person, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, is getting a phone call to say, by the way, do you know that little, rendezvous we had a while back? Well, I've just given birth. And this masculine is not happy. Star card. Four of Pentacles. The Moon, because this was oh fuck. Because this masculine wasn't single. This rendezvous, because it's not a relationship, it's a rendezvous. Look at this. Somebody who's been out like acting single sort of thing. This isn't a relationship somebody's had. It's literally been like a hookup, maybe a couple of times or something like that. Nothing serious. But it was like 9 months ago. And now this birth's taking place in Taurus season. It may literally be, this child's birthday may literally be the 20th of April. They fall just on Taurus season. And this masculine gets a phone call from this person from the hospital to say, by the way, I've just given birth. Do you want to come see your child? And this masculine's going, Leo, I don't know who that's for. I don't know if you have Leo highly aspect, or sorry, if you have um Aquarius, a Gemini, Libra highly aspect, or somebody you know, or whether or not you're the spouse of this masculine and you're finding this out. But this masculine is not happy with this news. It's like they're not in a position to come out and openly say to people, I'm a father here. A little bit of drama, Leo, coming in for you. So fasten your seatbelts because I kind of feel this is a heads up. Nothing is kind of happening this week unless this person contacts this masculine this week to say, I'm due on whatever date. But I kind of feel here it's like the masculine gets contacted once the child has arrived to say, I've given birth. Do you want to come and see your son or daughter here? Your Page of Pentacles. So, Leo, take it as it resonates to you. Virgo, you're up next. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know? 13th and 19th of April. Friendship. If you can see it, friendship. So it's all about friendship here, Virgo. I get a feeling with this, Virgo, it's like finding your soul tribe here. We're finding our soul tribe. 9 of Swords. It may have been like trial and error here. We may have had people in the past. Yeah. 6 of Cups. We may have had people in the past that we thought were our true supporters and true friends, and we find out they weren't. And I kind of feel we have a soul tribe coming in here. Star cards. Starting to be a little bit more discerning on who we give our energy to here. 7 of Wands. The World card. Yeah, we're just not freely opening the door for any Tom, Dick, and Harry. We're being a little bit more. We're holding interviews as opposed to just saying, "Come on in, walk on in here." 3 of Wands. We're holding interviews now. We're just stepping back. We're just letting people show you their true self instead of just you assuming that you know them by what they just initially say to you, whatever. You're watching how they behave here. Does this person align with me? 7 of Pentacles. Is this the type of friendship I want to invest into here? Queen of Pentacles. That is you, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles energy. So I feel there's a new group coming in. 6 of Swords. You may meet this. I mean, you may be at like some sort of like social gathering or like a retreat or a course or something like that. I kind of feel there's some sort of setting and there's other people here. And it's not one of those settings where it's like everybody knows everybody. It's like people are strangers and it's like getting to know each other. And I just feel like you're really like sitting back here and observing what people say and how they behave. Are they talking their walk or are they just talk the talk? You're sussing people out here. Who do I want to bring into my fold here? I'm not going to just go by what you say. Yeah, I'm not blind anymore. You have an intuition now about people. You're able to suss them out better, Virgo. And you're using that discernment here. Like, is this somebody I want in my soul tribe here? Are we really in line with each other? King of Pentacles in reverse. Because you may have been down this line before, as I said, and you had somebody that you thought was really in your corner, and they weren't. And there could be somebody else in this group setting, and it's like some are for you and some aren't. And it's like up to you now in this setting to discern who's your soul tribe and who's not. And there could be somebody in it who's not. But they have maybe like, they have the chat and the charisma of somebody from your past. They get on the same sort of way. And it's like now you're sitting back observing it and you see it more clearly. So you have a better understanding of people's, I want to say psychology or body language or their, how they are. You have a better understanding when you observe, when you take a step back and you observe somebody, you have an understanding of who they are and you can see things more clearly. So, Virgo, there's some kind of group setting happening this week where you're going to sort of start to make new friends here that are going to be your soul tribe, but you're also going to be like seeing characteristics in others that are very obvious to you now. They're not part of your group. So, take it as it resonates, Virgo. Libra, let's see. For the 13th to the 19th of April, what does Libra need to know? What have we got? Confidence. Confidence, Libra. What does Libra need to know, please, and thank you. For the week ahead, what does Libra need to be aware of? The 13th to the 19th of April. What does Libra need to be aware of? Nine of Swords, some anxiety here. Is there something you're being called to do here, Libra, and you're just like a little bit hesitant about it? I don't know if I can do this or not. Yeah, really in your head. This is panic attacks. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, that's panic attacks. You're really having a Chariot here, not knowing what way to go. There's something you're being called to do something here, and I feel Five of Swords, worried about what other people think. Or maybe you've been put down in the past here by people. This is something you want to do. And it's your confidence here that's holding you back from it. Knight of Wands. There may have been people from your past and have made fun of you or put you down or something in the past. And it's like that's a sticking point here. Seven of Pentacles. Wounded Warrior here. Nine of Wands. This is something you really want to do. You really want to move forward with this. There's some healing work needs done here. You need to start pouring into this cup. You are more than capable of this, Libra. More than capable of it. You need to do some healing work around your confidence here. That little voice in your head here that tells you you can't do something. You absolutely can do it. There's something here too, Libra, about forgetting what other people think and say. You're in charge of your life, and it's like you're living your life. You're not living your life for other people here. That is the truth. Ten of Wands. You need to put down the burden here of what other people's expectations are of you. The only person that matters is you, how you feel about things, not what other people think. This could be like just general people and what they think. This could be a friendship group. This could be family. You have to like step forward here and do what you want to do. This is something that you want, but you're concerned about how other people will view it. They don't live your life, you do, Libra. You live your life. Being on YouTube doing tarot is not the normal. I don't know if anyone else really around me, certainly nobody in my family, nobody in my friendship group does it. It's a pretty out there thing to come out and say this is what I do. There's something like this. There's something where you're stepping forward and it's completely different. It doesn't match anybody within the family or the friendship group here. It's you stepping forward to be I'm different. and being proud to say you're different. We bit of healing work, Libra. This is your path. This is where you're meant to go. That's why you're being pushed on it so hard. So do a little bit of healing work around the confidence, and remember, you live your life to please you. It's not about how other people think you should be living your life. So that's what I got for you this week. Scorpio is up next. So let's see. Scorpio, what do we need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? 13th to the 19th of April, manifestation. Can't see it. Manifestation. So you're manifesting, Scorpio. You're manifesting, or you have manifested something. Let's see. Or this is a strong portal for you at the minute. 4 of Cups. When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? It could be around this new moon. 5 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles wanted to come out there. The Hierophant. Knight of Cups. My ears just ping. You've been waiting on this coming in. You know, whatever you have manifested here, Scorpio, you know there are people that are going to be jealous of it and that are going to be trying to like put it down here. Here you are standing in temperance energy. 6 of Swords. This is something you have manifested. It's whatever you've manifested, it's on its way in this week, Scorpio. And you know there's going to be people around you that's not going to like it. There's been a period here of getting yourself grounded, getting yourself into this temperance energy to block out this outside noise of the people that aren't going to be happy about it. This isn't the 2 of Swords of you're blinded to it and don't know where to go. You're purposely blinded yourself because you're focusing on where you're going. You're not listening to the outside noise here. 7 of Cups. You know there are options coming in for you. You've just been sitting here going, when's it coming? It's coming this week, Scorpio. Buckle up. Buckle up here. 10 of Wands. 3 of Swords. There's going to be people not happy about it. So, Scorpio, I don't know what this is for you and what you've manifested here. You know this. Page of Cup. Your new beginning. Wow. You've manifested a new beginning here. And it's a pretty big one. Whatever this is, it's a pretty big thing. And you know there's going to be people around you jealous of you and not wanting this for you. Maybe trying to like stall you in some way. I kind of get just like sending bad vibe energies, that kind of thing, like talking about you and like trying to put this down or trying to put you down here, but you just have your blindfold on, you're focused on where you're going. It's like this outside noise doesn't matter. There's something creative here, Scorpio. Whatever you've manifested and you're waiting on, it's coming this week. So is a little bit of noise, but I don't see you bothered by that. I feel this message is more about letting you know it's coming this week than being worried about the outside noise, because I see you just the blindfold on, focusing. You're not even listening. You just know what's going on. But it's like you knew it was coming. You knew that would be the reaction. So, Scorpio, congratulations. Whatever it is that you've manifested, it's pretty big here. It's like life changing. It's like a new chapter for you. It's like a new you. So the best of luck with it and keep doing what you're doing. Let that noise stay out there. You keep focusing on you. So, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. So, Sagittarius, the 13th to the 19th of April. What does Sagittarius need to know? Please and thank you. What does Sagittarius need to know? Please and thank you. Sagittarius, new beginnings. A new beginning for Sag too. Whoa, did I just hit the off button? We still going? I always do that. Have to find a new location for it instead of hitting it all the time. So, Sag, what is going on for you this week? What's coming in for Sag? The Emperor? Wow. Well, you're standing in you're standing in your boss mode here. The devil. Don't get in your own head here. Don't doubt it. Knight of Cups. Keep that negative talk here. There could be something that really like goes bang, and then all of a sudden the little voice is coming in your head going, "Oh, Sag, now you can't do this." Tell that little voice to break off. You absolutely can do this. So don't be letting any doubt slip in here. Knight of Swords. Something comes in fast. Strength card in reverse. Yeah, don't let that voice creep in here. You may feel a little bit kind of like wobbly here. King of Wands, Four of Swords. If you're a feminine, you're coming in as masculine energy, or I'm speaking to a masculine Sag. Two of Swords. So something might start here, Sag, and it's not the way you thought it was going to start, and it's kind of threw you a little bit. You might be feeling a wee bit wobbly about it, or something, whatever it is you thought was going to start, it starts a lot bigger than you thought, and it kind of gives you a bit of a wobble and a bit of a, oh, I don't know if I can do this. You can. You can. Sag, you may have Scorpio highly aspected. I always kind of get this for you guys. So I don't know if there's somebody in particular watching this and they have Sag and Scorpio highly aspected. But I kind of feel here the Sagittarius and Scorpio readings go hand in hand today. This is bigger than you thought here. 10 of Cups. So don't sort of like, I don't know if I can do this. You can. You've manifested this. The universe is bringing this into you. Look, there it is. The Hanged Man. You absolutely can do this. There could be family around you here that are kind of like trying to put a little bit of doubt in your head about this, but you absolutely can do this. You're stepping forth here in your masculine energy. King of Wands here. Don't let those little doubts, or don't let anybody else. That's what the Scorpio reading was about. You knew there were people that wouldn't like this, and you've your blindfold on here and you're just focusing ahead. So just make sure here, don't let your own doubts start to creep in here. This is coming forth because you're ready for this. And it's something you've manifested, but I feel here it's bigger than you thought. It's bigger than you manifested, and there's a bit of a, you're absolutely capable of this. So don't let any, never mind blocking out outside noise, don't let the internal noise or the self doubt here nip away at you. There could be some family members trying to say something here. Block it out. This is your new beginning, Sag. So step forth. Congratulations. It looks great. Something is bigger than you manifested. So you are more than capable. So that's what I got for you this week, Sag. So Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know this week, please? The 13th to the 19th of April. Commitment. Commitment here, Capricorn. What's going on? What is going on with Capricorn? What do they need to know this week, please? 13th to the 19th of April. Judgment. Two of Wands. You're making some call here on something. Six of Swords. Should I move on? Ace of Pentacles. Is somebody contemplating leaving a marriage here or a higher level of commitment? Is it time I left? What's going on, Capricorn? Wheel of Fortune here. Communication. So, Capricorn, this is either you contemplating this or you're receiving communication about this. Either you want to leave a relationship or you're getting communication here if somebody is leaving a relationship. Ace of Cups. Knight of Cups. Love ain't here no more. Who said that? Love ain't here anymore. That's a Take That song. It's a while back. Love ain't here anymore. Somebody's like going, I've been hanging on to this, and you know what? I'm not happy. I just want to go. So, as I said, Capricorn, it depends where you sit in this. You're either telling somebody this or somebody's coming in to tell you this. Love ain't here anymore. Six of Cups. This is somebody that's had quite a long term commitment here. Seven of Swords in reverse. This love ain't here anymore. It's like somebody's sick of like pretending that everything's all right here when it's not. That they're in a relationship they don't want to be in. They've been in it for quite some time, and it's like enough's enough now. So Capricorn, wherever you sit on it, this is either you telling somebody, look, love ain't here anymore. This is not making me happy. I want to leave. Or somebody's telling you this. They either want to leave you or it's like this is somebody coming in to say to you, I've left my marriage. It kind of feels like a bit of a shock to people. So if you're the one who's communicating, I want to leave this, it's not a shock to you, but to the people you tell, it's going to be a shock because they didn't see it coming. There's been a facade played here of like everything's fine, everything's hunky dory, and now you're ripping the mask off or somebody else is. So Capricorn, that's what I got for you this week. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? 13th and 19th of April. Blessings. Can't see it that well. Lighting's not brilliant today. Blessings. Blessings are coming in on this new moon, Aquarius. There's something coming in for you in this new moon. What is coming in for Aquarius? What do we need to know this week? Please and thank you. 13th to the 19th. What do we need to know? Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant. If financially things haven't been stable, we're transforming that. There's a transformation happening here. There's balance coming into play here. Queen of Swords. If you have had sort of like financial issues here and you have put a budget in place, it's like things are starting to even themselves out here. So if there was debt or anything like that, Two of Swords, if there was any kind of debt, there's been like a budget put in place here to pay these off, and you're starting to see now how it's working. You're starting to see the benefits of that budget here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Starting to see how things are balancing out here. The Emperor. We could be getting to a stage here of like whatever debt there was is being paid off. It's like we've come to the completion of the contract here. Lovers. Queen of Wands here. King of Swords. Matching counterparts. We have a Queen of Swords a Emperor, a Queen of Wands, and a King of Swords. Been some type of like financial agreements here, different financial agreements. So it could be like, a couple of credit cards and, a couple of other loans or something here. There's been a lot of things then, right? This debt's in a pot. How do we pay this off? We've had to be strategic about it, and we might be coming to the end. Yeah, getting out of this. Something's been keeping us like locked in here. We've had to be really strict with ourselves. There's been an accumulation of debt here that kind of got a bit out of hand. There was a budget set in place here to like get this cleared, and it's getting cleared this week. It's getting cleared. You come to the end of this week, so it frees things up again. But Aquarius, remember how you got there. So it's like just because this has been cleared and you suddenly have this influx of money available to spend, don't make the mistake you made in the past. There's still a level of being strict about things here. Don't allow that to unfold the way it did. So there's a little lesson there. So things are being cleared for you this week on this new moon. How are you going to move forward now? How do you move forward? Do you fall back into old patterns of maybe overspending or buying things you don't really need, or going for more luxurious things than you actually need? Or are you going to be more sensible with it now? So, Aquarius, that's what I got for you this week. Last but not least is our Pisces. So, let's see, Pisces, what do you need to know this week? 13th to the 19th of April. What does Pisces need to know? Forgiveness. Forgiveness for Pisces. What do you need to know? What is this? Do you need to forgive? Is someone coming to you for forgiveness? What are you asking for forgiveness? What is the crack with Pisces this week, please? What do we need to know? The Death card. Okay. Four of Cups. Somebody wants to transform something here. King of Cups here. Could be the Pisces. Knight of Cups. This could be a Pisces masculine, or it's a Cancer Scorpio. Seven of Cups. Somebody's wanting to come in here. This is this Aries reading. So it is. This is the Aries reading. Somebody trusted somebody and got into a partnership with them, and they're now realizing they shouldn't have trusted them. Maybe you told this person. You maybe told this person they're not to be trusted. Don't go down that road. And they ignored you. Or this is somebody who had you in a third party with this person and chose this person and went and married them. And now it's like completely blown up in their face here. They're seeing through an illusion here. It's like all that glitters isn't gold. Somebody may have presented themselves in a particular way of being like, oh, I'm exactly what you're looking for. It's not. They're not. Page of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Somebody just wants the handout. Give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. Queen of Cups here. They see you as their counterpart. So I don't know. I feel this masculine that in the Aries reading had Pisces highly aspected. You may also have Pisces, if I can talk, you may also have Pisces highly aspected here as the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They know you're their counterpart now. This is somebody who thought, yeah, big tower moment for them this week. Somebody's having a big realization. The person they're with is only with them for the money. Yep, they got themselves in the wrong partnership here. This is somebody who had a choice between you and somebody else, and they went the other direction thinking that would give them this. And now that they're in it, they're saying that this person just wants the money. There's no emotional fulfillment where they are. There's some kind of like, there's some level of deceit has happened. There's something has come out. This masculine has seen something about their spouse. It's made it very obvious the reason they're there. The trust in Aries reading, it was about trust. The trust is broken here. Somebody now sees that somebody is not trustworthy, and they now see that you were. What has happened here? The whole kind of like details of everything, Pisces. You know where you stand in this, but somebody is realizing now they went the wrong direction, and they're coming in here with an apology. They want forgiveness. So be aware there's incoming communication this week, Pisces. It's up to you how you handle that, okay? So now let's do the healing session. I'm going to use our clear quartz sphere. You can't really see it that well. I want to show it to you because I'm going to ask you to visualize it during the healing session, okay? I've set it here so you have a good eye on it. So we're going to do the healing session around the new moon in Aries. Aries governs our first house. That's about our identity and how other people see us. So what I want to do the healing session around is kind of like peeling back the layers of, you know, how we present ourselves to other people, to different people, because we're trying to maybe fit in with what they expect us to be rather than being our true authentic selves. So I want to just kind of give us a little bit of confidence, remove any blocks there that are kind of like keeping us stuck in behaving a certain way towards certain types of people, that we're not going to be that worried about that we're going to be able to release those blocks and step forth in our true authentic self, unapologetic authentic self here. And so as always, if you can give me 5 or 10 minutes of your undivided attention, and mute your phone, get yourself into a nice quiet space, and both feet on the ground, so no lying down for these sessions just because they're so quick. I want to make sure you're well grounded. A nice seated position if you want to get yourself cozy, a nice blanket or something like that, a little bit of background music as well. A glass of water, a pen and paper. These healing sessions tend to be like a dream state. Things float in and out. People can float in and out. You know, different smells, different things. Write everything down once we finish this session. May not make sense now, but it may make sense down the line to you. Okay. Um, and yeah, let's just get started. So both feet, both feet, both feet. I know what it is today. I cannot talk. Both feet firmly on the ground, okay? Doesn't matter if you're wearing shoes, socks, you're on carpet, wooden floor tiles, you're outside, doesn't matter. Energy has no bound, nothing binds it. It works through everything. So don't be worried about that. And both feet firmly on the ground. Just sit back, close your eyes. We're just going to try and release any tension in the body first off, just to sort of get us into a more relaxed space. So just sort of move your neck from side to side. Just let go of any tension. Release the jaw. Don't hold on to any tension in your jaw. And just let your neck and your head settle. Then just drop your shoulders. Take any tension out of your shoulders and let your hands fall on your lap or wherever's comfortable for you. Just take a deep breath in and release it out. And one more. In through your nose, out through your mouth. That's just settling us down. That's just letting our bodies know that we're going into a more relaxed energy. Just let your breath settle to whatever is comfortable for you. And just bring your attention to the soles of your feet. This is where we want to work on a really good grounding. Feel the energetic pull on the soles of your feet. Feel that tingling feeling as you connect to the earth beneath your feet. And I want you to see lovely roots start to grow out from the soles of your feet. And it travels down through any carpet, tiles, wooden floor, wherever it is you are. It's traveling down through that, down through the foundations of the building that you're in, going down past any pipework or cables that have been laid there. We're going right down, down, down into the heart of Mother Earth, where no man has touched. The pure energy center. And I want you to see that clear quartz crystal sphere right in the center, and it's massive, the size of a house. It's so massive. Your roots get lost trying to surround this massive crystal. And as the roots touch the crystal, the roots turn a bright white, absorbing the energy straight away. And as those roots touch that clear quartz crystal, you can kind of see how the roots were of a brownish colour, trying to they weren't getting nourishment, they weren't growing, they were kind of dying a little bit, they were lacking the energy. And now, since they've connected to this clear quartz sphere, they're just booming of energy. They've turned white, they're glowing, they're so healthy looking. And that energy is just traveling up through the roots. And that brownness and the dead feeling and the lack of energy from the roots is disappearing, and it's been filled with vitality and life force, beaming right up through the soles of your feet. And those roots, you can see that energy traveling up through your legs, and you can feel it. Feeling it through your calves, up into your thighs, up into your stomach, your heart center. It's traveling down both arms, your left and right arms. You can feel it in the palms of your hands. If there's a particular part of your body where you have aches and pains, place your palms on that area. Let the healing energy give it an extra little boost. Try and relieve those symptoms. Let that negative, stagnant energy be transmuted into Mother Earth and removed from your body. Feel that energy travel up through your heart center, into your throat, and up into your head. And feel your whole body a buzz of energy. Taking away any stagnant energies that might be there. Anything that has no place in our bodies being released through our right hand side. We bring the positive through the left and we release through the right. And as that energy and clearing continues, I want you to now bring your focus back to that clear crystal sphere. I want us all now to sit round that clear crystal sphere and absorb the energy. And as we're sitting around the crystal sphere, we're going to ask it, what identities do I hold for specific people that does not align with my authentic self. What is holding me back from being my authentic self with that person or these people or this group? What is holding me back? What are my fears here? I'm going to ask our spirit guides, our ancestors, those from the highest white light that walk with us every day, the ascended masters, those from the angelic realm, Mary Magdalene, St. Bridget. I'm going to ask them all to come forward now, shamanic guides and our spirit animals. Whatever information is being brought forward to us now, bring it forward in a kind and loving way. Help us resolve these issues. What are our blockages? What do we need to work on here? Is there anything stuck in us that no longer needs to be there, that we have already worked through? We've already done healing work with, but it's kind of stagnant energy that has never been released. Can we just let that go now? Give us a clearer mindset, more clarity here. I'm going to ask our team to empower us, to give us energy here, to give us strength, to step forward with more authority, not to fear our authentic self, but to embrace our authentic self, to have the understanding here that if we're not valued for our authentic self, then those people who do not value us have no part in our life, and we must treat them and not put them on any kind of pedestal here. We have to have a clear understanding of their viewpoint and understand that they have healing to do, and we may be triggering them. So we don't allow them to treat us in any kind of negative way. We don't allow ourselves to take their negative energies upon us. We understand that it is something they need to work on. If they are unable to handle our authentic self, this is something that we may be reflecting onto them, and they may be trying to reflect it onto us. So we need to let it wash over us. Continue to shine your authentic self. Understand that those who don't like that have their own healing work to do. And the brighter we shine, the more we're going to trigger those types of people. So the more of that energy you're going to feel around you. So we're going to ask our spiritual team now to put us in a white light of protection. No one is allowed to take our energy without our permission. We're no longer going to take on other people's negative energies or things that are being projected onto us because others are failing to do their own healing work. We're only responsible for our own thoughts and intentions. Archangel Michael, will you surround us with a mirror shield from head to toe? Any negative energies in any shape or form that try to penetrate our energy, please return them to where they came from. We are not responsible for other people's actions or intentions. Mary Magdalene, will you please surround us with the compassion rosebush from head to toe? Only love and compassion can flow in and out of our energies, and anything negative is met with the thorns. Asking our guides to give us strength to show our authentic self. Clear any blockages that might be there, anything we need to work on, please bring it to the forefront in a kind and loving way so that we can work on it. I'm going to ask our guides now to surround us in a bubble to continue this healing work, to allow this energy to continue flowing through us, to continue to work. And I'm going to ask our guides to give us a little boost of energy for anyone who's kind of feeling run down at the minute or extra tired or the fatigue is kind of kicking in. And we have a little boost of energy that just kind of keeps us going, motivates us, lifts us up. I'm going to ask you now to bring your attention back to the soles of your feet and wiggle your toes beneath you. I want you now to sort of move your neck from side to side and wiggle your fingers. And when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome back into the room. Welcome back. So you can do this healing session, like every healing session on my channel, you can revisit them as often as you like. It's not like a one hit wonder where you do it once and it won't work again. The more you do it, the stronger the energy gets. So it's more beneficial to you. Continue to drink water throughout the rest of the day because the energy will continue to flow. So the more hydrated you can keep yourself, the better that energy's flowing and those stagnant energies are being released. Write anything down as always, whatever came through there. Things may pop up now in the next couple of days that, you're like, where did that come from? Write things down. If there's anything stuck here about like any blockages you have in your authentic self, they may start to show themselves. You may get something about it, or you may start to see things. So take notice here. Okay. As always, you can do it as often as you want. It's time stamped in the description box, so it's easy for you to come back and forth to it. And I will see you all tomorrow.